matter. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing.
Good morning and welcome to Story Time. Thank you so much for joining me today, friends. I am glad that we are here together. Another amazing story awaits, and of course, more time together. Thank you so much for joining in wherever you are today. And please do leave us a message. Let us know that you were here, whether you're watching us live right now or indeed you're watching the recordings later on, which will be your now, man. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time. Glad you're here with me. And of course, many great books coming your way on Story Time. And of course, we do have one today here. Of course, many books that we love, but this one does put it right. We love books. Coming up very shortly. This one from INGELA P. ARRHENIUS. ARRHENIUS. Oh my goodness, every time, and I practice too. INGELA P. ARRHENIUS. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time. And we're reading this one with permission of Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Thank you so much for joining in. Glad that we're here together. Yes, we love books. Coming right up, coming very shortly. So please get cozy, get comfortable. If you're a coffee drinker, hot chocolate drinker, milk drinker, whatever it is that you like that makes you feel even better as you listen to Story Time, go get it now. Thank you so much for joining in. Excited to be here for this one. It is a beautiful one indeed. We love books, coming to you very shortly. Thank you so much for joining in. And as you've seen too from our intro, that we do have the Social Justice Children's Book Holiday Fair coming up at Tians in Berkeley, Tians Fine Teas in Berkeley, and this will be on Sunday, December 11th. So please join us there. And you know, of course, we have you covered here at Story Time because we will be here at 8 to 10 with the streaming and, of course, pre-programming. And, of course, we'll be back at 11 to 2 for the entire event on site at Tians. So please do join us and have fun with us. And, of course, see all the amazing creators out there. Thank you so much for joining in today. Wonderful week awaits too. Thank you for being here. And please, as always, let us know where you're joining in from. And of course, today's special mention is one that I hold dear to my heart. This one coming to us from Claudia Rueda and Chronicle Books. Of course, this one is called Bunny Overboard. If you're looking for a laugh, you're looking for a good bedtime story, you're looking for just fun all around, Bunny Overboard is one for you. So do check it out at your local library. Thank you so much for joining in today. Let us see who is with us this morning, ready to enjoy a wonderful story. Thank you so much for joining in. Good morning to you. How are you doing? Sarah and Nathan in Wet and Gray, Illinois. Well, thank you so much for joining in. It has been wet and gray out here in the Bay Area, and we're looking to more rain. We've with the drought and all, so we're definitely looking forward to more rain. And it is raining, I think, in fact, right now. Maybe a little drizzle, a little sprinkle. Thank you so much for joining in today. Glad you're here with us. Hopefully, we brighten your day just a tiny bit, just a tiny bit. Then it'll be job done. Thank you so much for joining in today in Story Time. Of course, you brighten our day here on Story Time too. Thank you for being part of this wonderful community. Good morning to you, Sarah and Nathan, and of course, Amanda West. Thank you so much for joining us out there in Illinois, where it is wet and gray today. Thank you so much for joining us. Good morning to you, Clara and Erin. The whole house is sick. Flu, oh my goodness, it is going around for sure. I have a friend's daycare preschool was closed down a few days because it was just going around. All the teachers were out. So yeah, definitely going around. Hopefully you feel better. Hot chocolate, everything that helps. Story time, everything that helps. We're throwing it your way, sending it your way. Positive vibes. Thank you so much for joining in. Erin, Clara, please feel better soon. Tara McNamara sending you love, love, love. And hopefully you feel better soon too. It's a great day outside in Massachusetts. Well, sounds like the perfect weather for a story, isn't it? Thank you so much for joining in, sending you extra hugs today. Hope you feel better. Clara, Erin, and of course, Tara McNamara, thank you so much for joining us on Storytime. Out there in Massachusetts, there's a theme here today. Gray out here in Oakland, gray in Massachusetts, and of course, gray in Illinois so far. How is it where you are? Thank you so much for joining us on Storytime. Soraya, good morning to you. How are you doing? Did that pet hippo arrive yet? Good morning to you and welcome to Storytime. Thank you so much for joining in. Have yourself a wonderful day. And of course, before then, let's enjoy this book together. We love books. Coming up very shortly. Thank you so much for joining us here today. Sharon Lungo, I hope that, the birthday celebrations are still ongoing. I hope that you're enjoying. I hope you enjoyed it. And yes, here's to another revolution around the sun. Thank you so much for joining in today. Absolutely love it. And I hope that, we see you many, many, many more story times to come. Thank you so much for joining in today. Absolutely love it. Please do not forget to join us for the Social Justice Children's Book Holiday Fair that is happening at Terrence Fine Teas in Berkeley on Sunday, December 11th from 11 to 2 p.m. But of course, you can catch all the programming on Storytime from 8 pretty much until 2, the entire thing. Thank you so much for being here. Get ready, get comfortable, get cozy. We'll be right back after this short break for our story for today. I hope you are ready. Are you ready? Thank you for being here. Join me on the other side.
Hi, my name's Christine Mitchell-Adams. I'm a mama and an artist, and I believe that books are a great way for children to have access to the arts on an everyday basis, which is why I believe that programs like Storytime with Mr. LaMotta are so important.
So true. Thank you. Thank you, Christy Mitchell-Adams out there in Vermont. Artist extraordinaire. Beautiful work. If you've not checked out Christy Mitchell-Adams, do follow them on Instagram and see what they're all about. And of course, we need access to the arts, every single bit, for everybody, not just a few, right? So thank you so much for sharing that. And we will continue to strive here at Storytime to do just that. Thank you so much for joining in here. We love books. Did I say that enough? Do I say that enough? We love books. Coming right up. This one from Chronicle Books of San Francisco. And it is written, here we go again. It is written by INGELA P. ARRHENIUS. And thank you so much for allowing us to share this one here on Storytime. Chronicle Books always has our backs. Here we go. Hope you can see them. I'll try and move it as close as possible. Books come in all colors and sizes. Just look around your shelf. What are all the different books you have? Even when you look behind me here, just the little bit that you can catch. Look at all the different sizes and different colors the books come in. Books come in all colors and sizes. You can borrow books at the library. Have you done that before? Something to do. You can borrow books at the library. Yes, for free. Do you have a library card? Books come in all colors and sizes. You can borrow books at the library. I love the shapes in this book. Look at that. What else is there? And you can read them anywhere. Oh my goodness, you can read them anywhere. The best part, isn't it? You can read them sitting up. lying down, or even upside down. Oh my goodness. What's your favorite reading spot? What's your favorite reading position? Thank you. Oh, thank you for sharing. Let me know what your favorite reading position is. Sitting up, lying down, or even upside down. Ah, or maybe sitting in that cozy spot with all the pillows fluffed up. Yes. And you can read them anywhere, at a park, at home, on the bus, on the train, anywhere. Well, some people, I think, get car sick if they read in a moving vehicle, but I'm lucky I don't. So I hope that you are one person that can read anywhere too. But you might have a special spot for reading. What is that spot? Yes. ABC, fairy tales. Books can be sweet or silly, long or short. Yes. Books can be sweet or silly, long or short. What's a silly book that you like, or that comes to mind right now? Many of them, isn't it? I think of Jared and Piggy. Yeah. Books can be silly, can be sweet, they can be long or short. They can be adventure, they can be poetry, or they can be fantasy, whatever you like. An author writes books. Yes, maybe one day you will write one too. Ah, yes, indeed, an author writes books. Maybe one day you will write one too. Ah, love it, love it, love it. Look at that page. Look at the shape of that page. Looks like a butterfly wing almost. Happiness is a new book. Do you agree? Definitely makes me happy. Happiness is a new book. What will you read next? Oh my goodness, that question. Happiness is a new book. What will you read next? Oh my goodness. Did you say what we will read next? Well, on Storytime, next we will read Friendship Carousel, coming for you tomorrow. So be ready for that one. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime today. That is the end of our book. And this one is called We Love Books. And it is written by INGELA P. ARRHENIUS. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Join me on the other side of this short break when we are back for more story time. Thank you so much for being here with us, friends. Absolutely appreciate you all.
Hi, my name's Christine Mitchell Adams. I'm a mama and an artist, and I believe that books are a great way for children to have access to the arts on an everyday basis, which is why I believe that programs like Storytime with Mr. Lamata are so important.
Welcome back. Thank you so much for joining in today. Absolutely love it. I hope that you enjoyed our story for today. This one was called We Love Books. This one coming to us from Chronicle Books of San Francisco. A big thank you to them indeed for allowing us to enjoy this one here together. Thank you so much for joining in. And it is written by INGELA P. ARRHENIUS. Thank you so much for joining us on Storytime today. Absolutely appreciate you. Absolutely appreciate that wonderful book. Let me just tie the bow back on this beautiful book, beautiful present that we'll be reading tomorrow. Now, let me see if I can get it. All right, here we go. Yes, got it. Can you see it? There we go. There's a little bow on the side to keep it nice and shut. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. So join me again tomorrow for this wonderful book that we'll be bringing. Friendship Carousel. This one from Susie Altman coming to you tomorrow. So please get ready for that one. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. And also remember too that our special mention for today was or is Bunny Overboard. This one from Claudia Rueda. Please find it and get to enjoy it. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime today. I hope that you have a lovely, lovely day wherever you are. I hope that it is a day full of joy, full of laughter, and indeed just fun all around. Thank you so much for joining in. And please remember too that we do have our a few things that I wanted to share, which was let me see if I can find. Oh, here we go. Yeah, remember that it is we're trying to do good December. Yes, good deeds December. And so please look at that, and hopefully you've been able to find it in the Storytime platforms, and also you've been able to find it at Action for Happiness. They are on Facebook and I think Instagram as well, and find that, and also on the Storytime platforms too. And we'll reshare until December is through. But hopefully we continue doing all those beautiful, wonderful deeds. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. And today is the 6th of December, and it says, leave a positive message for someone else to find. Oh, yes. There is our quest for today. There is our challenge for today. There is a good deed for today. Leave a positive message for someone else to find. Yes, thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Absolutely appreciate you, and I'm glad that we were here together. Remember too that the Social Justice Children's Book Holiday Fair happening on Sunday. Go, come join us on Sunday at Tia's Fine Teas. We'll be there for Storytime, covering everything that will be happening with our creators out there. Thank you so much for joining in. And of course, to remember that you can catch the entire live stream right here on Storytime, December 11th at Tia's, or coming to you live from Tia's Fine Teas, and of course in our Storytime studio before that. Thank you so much for joining in today. Absolutely love it. Absolutely appreciate you. And I hope that you do have a wonderful day wherever you are. One more time, let us see again who is with us. Amanda, West, Sarah, and Nathan out there in Illinois. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime today. Have yourselves a wonderful day. Tara, McNamara, Erin, and Clara, sending you love and sending you extra hugs, and hope that you feel better soon. Thank you so much for joining in. And yes, that's that flu, may it go away soon. Thank you so much for joining us on Storytime. Good morning to you one more time, Soraya, and of course, Sharon Lungo. Thank you for being here, and thank you for sharing in our love for books. And this has been our book for today. This has been Storytime for today. This has been Storytime for this wonderful Tuesday morning. I hope that you have a lovely day. Much love from me. Hugs, 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 hugs. And I'll see you again tomorrow for more Storytime. Bye-bye.
Story time with Mr. Lumada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lumada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Lumada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lumada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing. He will be starting soon. Story time with Mr. Lumada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing. Brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be